But first, the girl with the whisk tattoo is a local business customizing and cake baking lessons and private events. And owner Alicia McCall is in the kitchen to show me how to decorate Valentine's Day cookies. Speaking of New Year, New You.
Yes, all the change.
So good to see you.
So
yes.
good to see you. Thank you so much, Carly. I'm glad to be here.
You're now a married
woman, feeling romantic.
Valentine's Day right around the corner. So tell us about your new endeavor, though, because obviously you're with a real popular restaurant here in the Bay Area.
Yeah, so I've decided to start my own thing, and it's a few different concepts. So I am offering kids camps where I'm teaching kids how to bake. I'm offering private lessons where they can one-on-one decorate with me, bake with me, learn the whole 9 yards. And then I'm also offering custom cakes. So I make cakes, cupcakes, cookies, you name it, all in a
Well, yeah, let's look at some of these cakes because for some reason, if someone has not heard of you yet in the Bay Area, that's one of your classes, right?
Yes, that is one of the kids' camps. I know, they painted flour on their faces. They're like baking warriors. It was so cute.
Oh my goodness, look at that cake.
Yes,
That's beautiful.
I'm getting to do a little bit more of abstract work with the cakes, a little bit more high-end things, and it's really exciting. I've been really getting to channel a lot of that inner creativity. So
themes, I'd imagine you can really help with if someone has a party idea and they have a theme. Or
absolutely, I just did a huge Super Bowl one, and it was such a good time. Yeah, it was a huge dessert spread table. Beautiful.
Awesome. All right. Well, with the class, this is an example of one of the workshops that you have coming up.
Yeah, another event that I have coming up. I partnered with AR Workshop, and we'll be doing DIY crafts where you'll get to make your own tray or an apron, and then you also get to decorate cookies. So I thought I'll show you guys some cookies. And
now, what made you want to go to the kid route as well?
The kids, I've always had a passion for teaching kids. They really inspire me. Their creativity is like honestly what keeps me going. It's like seeing the things that they come up with, and I'm like, you know what, like, yeah, why not? Like, they're really inspiring, and being able to teach them at such a young age is so awesome because I started when I was 6. So it's just really meaningful for me, and I love it.
So what's your advice for parents, I guess, watching, and if they do have a little one that's kind of eager to see how this works?
Right.
Do you just let them kind of go for it? And
I think with balance, of course, like pay attention to all the other things you should as a kid, but as a hobby, definitely explore it, practice, make mistakes, and adult supervision is great with baking, but with decorating,
just turn on the oven and the stove.
Yeah, like I started decorating cakes. I just used the frosting cans from the grocery store, and I practiced piping when I was like 6. So definitely try to achieve it.
So what is this you're doing here? This looks all fancy. It looks like you're playing with Play-Doh.
Right? It basically is Play-Doh if you feel it. It's fondant. I have pink and white, and I'm marbling it together. We're going to create a really...
it started just with the two...
Yeah, the two stripe, right?
Okay.
So all I've done is kind of like twist it around, and I'm flattening it at the same time to create this like marbled texture. Because what I'm going to end up doing is flattening this out super smooth, and then we're going to use a heart cookie cutter.
Okay. Now, what's your opinion on fondant? Because I feel like some people have like a love-hate relationship with it.
Okay, so I honestly avoid fondant when I can because it is not my strong suit. As an artist, like, I do not work well with fondant, I'll say it. I love working with buttercream mostly when I can. And fondant is a cool thing to do things like this. So every now and then I like to mix it up, but typically I do stick with buttercream, which is why I'm going to show you some buttercream cookies as well.
What are you making? These can't be like, what's the end game here? What is...
Oh, right, so we're actually going to take that and put it on this cookie. So
I'm thinking it was this the actual cookie?
Is this the cookie? Hold on. So all you have to do is place it on this cookie, and you have this perfectly iced cookie.
Look how beautiful
And you just kind of like push it into the cookie.
Okay.
There you have it. And if you want to get extra fancy, I have a real 24-karat gold. It's edible. Yeah, it's edible grade. And
Where do you find that? And how much is that little portion?
It's on Amazon. It's on Amazon. But it's a little pricey. So if you're feeling a little fancy this Valentine's Day,
how cool that is.
I'm just pouring in really high-proof vodka, and I'm gonna mix that in to create a paint.
Now, do you need to use some kind of, liquor to do that? Like,
liquor is the best, but you can also use lemon extract if you're worried about the liquor content.
Well, because if you put this on, is that no longer kid-friendly?
Absolutely. You wouldn't want to use water because sugar is hygroscopic, which means that it absorbs any moisture, which means that this is going to become a sticky, hot, melted mess.
Okay, so water would not. So what
the alcohol evaporates. You're looking for that alcohol content in whatever you're using as a paint with sugar. But I'm just kind of going with the marble, getting kind of artsy, and you can kind of go around and give it some flair, a little bit of gold speckle here and there.
Wow.
So
look how pretty that is.
It's nice. And it was so simple, right? That took me, what, 3 minutes? So now I can start piping some, because that is just one option.
We're almost out of time, but look how, that's crazy cool.
Well, I guess I can make it pretty quick.
Okay.
Let's see. How fast can I decorate a cookie? Here we go.
I have faith in you, girl.
So do you like Valentine's Day? I know a lot of people argue that it is just a hard
Well, here's the thing, because I have little ones too, and I feel like no matter if you have, you know, a spouse or whatever, I mean, it's easy to celebrate just with people you love near you.
I think you can practice self-love also. Like, why not?
All right.
So that's another really super simple, fast way. I mean, it's iced.
Okay.
It's a heart. It's beautiful.
So how can people follow along and see what you have going on? And by the way, she's been on like TV shows before, and I mean, I know you always got something up your
all
sleeve.
this stuff.
So how can we?
You can keep up to date on Instagram. I am the girl with the whisk tattoo, and also on Facebook, the girl with the whisk tattoo.
How do you find out about the workshops and again for kids and adults?
I keep everything up to date on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming in. Congratulations on
you.
everything. Keep us posted. You're going to be back soon. I know it. So we appreciate your time.
Happy Valentine's Day,
I know. Happy early Valentine's Day.